All right. See if you can take up a little bit more space on your mat. Let your feet go out nice and wide. Let your hands rest down by your sides. Allow your palms to face up. Just arriving here for a moment. Letting go of your day, of your week so far. Set aside what you have planned for later. And we'll slowly just start to take a nice deep inhale. Breathing in from your belly to your ribs all the way up. Big exhale as you let it go. Trying again, full breath. All the way up. Good, big exhale, let it go. One more big inhale, biggest of your day. And a big exhale out. Start to bring the awareness to the breath. Just even out through the inhale, through the exhale. Finding that even pace in your breath. Finding that control. Maybe even taking that little constriction at the back of your throat, kind of like you're fogging a mirror up. Creating that audible sound as you exhale. And slowly start to wiggle the fingers and toes, finding just a little awakening. You can roll the wrists and ankles, rock your head a little bit side to side. And as you inhale, start to reach your arms all the way above your head. Grow super long, take a big stretch, a big yawn, point your toes. Exhale, hug your knees in. Wrap the arms around your shins or behind your knees. Take a little rock here side to side. So whatever feels good. You don't have to hug the knees in too tight if that doesn't feel good for right now. But start to hug your knees wide. So use the hands drawing some circles into the hips. Finding those individual circles. Starting to work through anything that still feels a little bit tight. Finding the inhale and the exhale. Slowly start to circle in the opposite way. Good. We'll come back to center. Take a moment, plant the feet onto the floor, keeping your knees towards the ceiling. Hands released down by your side. We're going to warm up the bridge with bridge pose a little bit here. So press your heels down. Draw your low belly in. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze your glutes as you lift up. Keep tucking the chin towards the chest. Press your heels down. Inhale. Exhale as you slowly lower the hips towards the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Press your low back down. Inhale. Exhale, pull the low belly in, squeeze the glutes, lift the hips up. Exhale as you slowly lower all the way down. One more time, inhale. Exhale as you lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, press the heels down. Exhale, slowly lower to the floor. Holding it here. Bring your right ankle to your left thigh. Find a figure four shape, so top foot's engaged. Hands are still down by your sides. Inhale. Exhale, press your left foot down, keep your right knee open wide, lift the hips up. Slowly lower down towards the ground, one vertebrae at a time. Press your low back down, inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up. Squeeze through the glute, press your left heel down. As you exhale, slowly lower all the way down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lifting your hips up. Hold the low belly in, breathing here. Holding it and slowly lower the hips towards the floor. Keeping your foot where it is. We're keeping the legs figure four shape. Tipping your legs over towards the left. So plant the right foot down. Good. Keep the knee towards the ceiling so our legs are just twisted over towards your left. Your arms can go out by your sides, palms face up here. Relaxing your shoulders down, pulling the low belly in. Beautiful. Keeping that inhale, find a length in the spine. And exhale, relax the shoulders down. Good. Maybe even use the hand pressing the right knee a little bit more open towards the ceiling. Taking an inhale. And as you exhale, slowly release down. Good. Take your time. We're going to slowly bring your legs all the way back up. So use a little core. Pull the legs back to center. Planting down here. So keeping both knees bent, take your feet a little bit wider than your hips. We're gonna just windshield wiper the legs. Okay, rock it side to side. We'll come back to center, plant the feet down. Hands are down by the sides to start. Bringing your left ankle to your right thigh. Find your figure four shape. Press your right heel down. Curl the top foot. Inhale. Exhale, lift your hips up. Good. Press your right heel down, lifting your hips, open the left knee wide. Slowly exhale, lower to the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips up, squeeze the glutes, pressing through the heel. Slowly lower all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up, hold it here. Press your right heel down. Open the left knee wide, lift the chest. Slowly lower all the way down. Good, take your time, hold it here. Keep the foot where it is, just releasing over towards the right side. So you're gonna plant the left foot down, maybe use the right hand, pressing into your left thigh. Your left hand can come by your left shoulder, opening the chest a bit more, if that feels okay through your side body here. Taking your inhale and your exhale. Inhale here. And let it go. Releasing your hand down, keep your legs as is. Use the strength, come back to center. Good, planting your left foot onto the floor. Release your hands down by your sides. Walk your feet in a little bit closer to you. So we're gonna work a little bit into abs. Your hands can come underneath your bum for a little bit of support. Otherwise, start to extend your legs up towards the ceiling. So the feet are stacking over the hips, pressing the hands to the floor. Take an inhale here. Exhale, pull your low belly towards your spine. Press your heels up, good. Inhale. Exhale, lower your right leg to a hover. Maybe not all the way down. Pull the low belly in, low back, press it down. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up. Left leg, inhale, reach the foot up. Slowly lower to a hover. Hold it here. Low back presses down. Flex your feet. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale with the right. Exhale, lower down. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, lift the right foot back up. Last one, inhale. Exhale to lower. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, lift it back up. Hold it back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, lower the feet all the way down. Both feet this time. Squeeze through the inner thighs. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly lift your leg back up. Good. Take your time. Press your heels away. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower your feet all the way towards the floor. Low back presses down. Inhale. Exhale, lifting up. Pull the low belly in. Remember, if your low back lifts up, you don't have to lower the feet as far, maybe even 1/3. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, lower the feet all the way to a hover. Lift the shoulders off the mat. Point your toes. Look at your feet and find a flutter kick. Relax the shoulders down. Hold the low belly in. Keep kicking for 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees in. Good. Releasing. Plant the feet onto the floor. Reach one arm above your head. Just roll to your right side. Roll over. We're going to come up into tabletop. So take your time. Come onto your hands and knees. Hands are stacked under the shoulders, and your knees are under your hips. Think about spreading the fingers nice and wide. Gaze is down. As you inhale, peel your chest open, lift the sit bones up, find space. Exhale, round your upper back, tuck your head, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, peel the chest open. Good, exhale, rounding the upper back. Coming back into neutral spine, keeping your gaze down, back is flat. Spread your fingers wide, curl your toes under. We'll press back to downward dog, send your hips up high. And pedal out through your feet. So lowering one heel, then the other. Shake your head a little bit, yes. You can shake your head a little bit, no. Taking that inhale here. And a big exhale. Good, one more inhale. And a big exhale. Look towards your hands, come high into your tiptoes. Bend your knees, step your feet forward towards your hands for a fold. We'll come into our feet a little bit wider than the hips for our first forward fold. Knees are bent a lot. Maybe turn your toes out towards the sides. And just sway a little bit here side to side, working through the hips. You can shake your head yes, shake your head no. Planting the feet down, slowly roll yourself up. So your head is left, your toes can still turn out, head slowly comes up. And you can turn your toes towards 12 o'clock, plant the feet down. Inhale, as you reach your arms up, sweep the arms up. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Bend the knees as you hinge forward into your fold. Come up halfway. Bring your hands to the shins or floor. Back is flat. Good. As you exhale, start to fold it forward. Plant your hands down. We'll step back into plank. So one foot, the other foot, coming back. So take your time. Walk your hands under your shoulders first. Lower your knees down, untuck your toes. So take a moment. Hold your low belly in. Feeling that control. Squeeze the bum. Look slightly ahead. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Elbows are tight. Lower to the floor. Press into your feet. We're going to find baby cobra. Take your time. Inhale. Exhale, peel your chest off the mat. So elbows draw back. Try not to press the belly button down. Pull it in. Exhale, lower down. Press into your hands. Come through tabletop. Exhale, press back to child's pose. Big toes are touching. Knees are wide. Taking a moment, slowing it down. Taking a full inhale through your nose. And a big exhale. Taking a big inhale here. And a big exhale. Last one. Slowing it down. We'll come back. Come onto your hands and knees. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Good. Pressing through each finger pad. Curl your toes under. We'll press back to downward dog. Sending your hips up nice and high. Pedal out your feet just a little bit. So lower one heel than the other. You can shake your head a little bit yes. You can shake your head a little bit no. Sway the hips a little bit. Come high into your tiptoes. Bend your knees. Exhale, step your feet forward towards your hands for a fold at the top of the mat. Keep both knees bent. Step back with your left leg. A lot will find low lunge. Lower the back knee down. Keep the back toes tucked. Walk your hands underneath your shoulders. Maybe you wiggle the right foot ahead of you. Keep squeezing the right hip back. Good. Bring the right hand to the inside of your right foot now. Heel toe, the right foot wide. So we're going to give ourselves a little bit more space. Lift the back knee off the mat, finding gecko pose. So your hands are under your shoulders. You can even take your foot a little bit wider there. Perfect. Shift the weight forward and back. Finding a little movement, opening through the hip, keeping your right knee nice and tight. Good. Slowly come back to center. Lower your back knee down. Untuck your toes. Hold it here. Take an inhale and an exhale. One more inhale and let it go. Slowly keep your hands where they are. Or just shift the hips back. You're going to straighten your front leg. Sweep your foot around. Just come it back to child's pose. Okay, so just take your time to kind of straighten. And then look beautiful. Wiggle your hips out. So just notice that right hip a little bit. Working through one side, the other side. Taking those full, even breaths. Inhaling and exhale. Good. Come forward to your hands and knees. Hands stack under the shoulders. Your knees are under your hips. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Curl your toes under. Send your hips up high. We'll find downward dog again. Good. Find a little bit of stillness here. Head is heavy. You press your sit bones towards the ceiling. Look towards your hands. Come high into your tiptoes. Step or hop forward to the top of your mat. Keep your knees bent. Head is heavy. Step back with the right leg only. We'll find our low lunge. So wiggle those toes back. Back knee lowers down. You can keep the toes tucked. Walk your hands closer to you. Your hands are going to frame the front foot just for a minute. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left foot. Heel to the left foot wider, so your hands can come under your shoulders. Lift the back knee up off the mat. Suction cup the left knee to your left shoulder. Shift the weight forward and back, so you're moving through the right hip. Inhale. And we'll exhale, slowly lower the back knee down, untuck your toes. Straighten the front leg, walk your hands back, and just sweep it around. It doesn't have to be graceful. We'll come back to child's pose. But this time, come to stillness right away. Bring the forehead to the floor, closing the eyes. Seeing how quickly you can come back to that even breath. Full inhales here. And a big exhale. Taking an inhale. And a big exhale. One more big inhale here. And a big exhale. So just see if you can come back to that even pace. Taking a moment, slowing it down. Come high into your fingertips. Start to lift your head up, look towards your hands, and walk your hands towards the right side of your mat. So you can find that nice side body stretch. Keep reaching through the ribs. Taking that inhale here. And an exhale. Walk your hands back to center. Inhale behind the fingertips. Exhale towards the other side. Reaching a little bit longer. Good. Inhale. Walk your hands back to center. Exhale, come forward onto the forearm. So bring the elbows to the floor. We're going to warm up the core a little bit more. Spread the fingers wide. The knees are stacked under the hips. Tuck your tailbone. Squeeze your butt. Slowly step one leg back. Then the other leg back. Finding your plank. Pressing out of the forearms. Remember, you can lower to your knees, but keep pulling the low belly in. Holding it here. Shift the heel back, and then shift it, weight into the toes. The heels back, shifting forward and back. Beautiful. Pull the low belly in. Keep the inner thigh squeezing. For 2, for 1. Lower your knees down, untuck your toes. Pull the abs in, press out of your upper back. Inhale. Exhale, left hand under your left shoulder. Straighten the arm, come back. So we're still on the knees, plank pose, right hand comes down. Look ahead, inhale. Exhale, lower. Elbows are tight to the body. Press your feet down. Heel your chest up, maybe cobra. Tuck your tailbone. As you exhale, lower down. Come through plank on the knees. Inhale, straighten the arms. Exhale, press back to downward dog. Maybe you need to walk the hands and feet a little bit closer. Slowing it down. Full inhale here. And let it go. Walk your feet a little closer together if the hamstrings will allow that. Perfect. Inhale, reaching your right leg to the sky, 3-legged dog. Lift your left heel. Exhale, the right knee in. So round your upper back, lift the hips. We're gonna do one more. Inhale, reach the foot back up. Now exhale, step the foot forward and through, warrior 1. Plant the front foot down behind the right hand. The back foot drops down about 11 o'clock. Turn the toes out. Bend your front knee, inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, relax the shoulders, warrior 1. Pull your low belly in, tuck the tailbone. Squeeze the right hip back, but notice your left hip. If you've sunk into your inner arch, try to press out of it. Beautiful. Pull the core in, reaching up, inhale. Exhale, release the arms behind your back. Bend the elbows, reach for opposite elbows. Peel your chest up, bend the knee, inhale. Exhale, fold forward, humble warrior. Release the right shoulder to the right knee, head is heavy. Keep squeezing your right hip back. So if you can relax the head, try to do that. Pulling from your low belly, pelvic floor lifts up. Press into the feet. Hands come down beside you. Inhale, sweeping up. Reach the arms up, warrior 1. Exhale, relax. Good. This time, straighten the front leg, finding a little softness into the front knee. So try not to lock it. Good. Lift up. Exhale, fold forward, pyramid pose. So releasing the hands down underneath your shoulders. Step the left foot in closer if you need it, but you look like you're good. Perfect. Keep squeezing the right hip back, left hip forward, releasing the head. Don't let the left knee become relaxed. You're pressing the left heel down, still squeezing the left butt cheek. Come high on your fingertips. Lift your chest up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release. This time as you lift up, come high on your fingertips, bend your front knee. Step the left foot forward to meet the right knee. We'll find fold. Bend your knees halfway. Inhale, lengthen. Chest is broad. Exhale to fold. Rise to stand. Sweep your arms to the sky. Connect the palms up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees as you fold all the way down. Come up halfway, hands to the shins or floor, back is flat. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands, step the right foot, then the left foot back to plank. Behind to the fingers, the tip toes, your hands are stacked under your shoulders. Squeeze the inner thighs, lower your knees down, untuck your toes. So find that plank, but really pull the low belly in. Look ahead, inhale. Exhale, lower. Elbows are tight, slow it down. Resist. Pull the low belly in. We'll find baby cobra, hands are light. Feel your chest up. Exhale as you lower down. Keep pressing into the tops of the feet, baby cobra. Maybe if you want to find cobra, you're more than welcome to press the hands down, almost straighten the arms, open the chest. So your butt's still squeezing, open to the collarbone. Good, exhale, lower to the floor. Come through plank and stay on the knees. Inhale, exhale, press back. We'll find downward dog. Send your hips up high. You might need to walk your hands and feet just a little bit closer together. If you haven't, walk the feet a little bit towards each other as you lift your left leg up. Three-legged dog, press through your heel. Inhale, exhale, hug the left knee in. Round the upper back, lift and squeeze. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, step the left foot forward and through. Warrior one. Back foot drops down to 1 o'clock. Take your time, press your feet down, sweeping the arms up. Pull the low belly in, taking your time. So focusing on the back edge of that back foot, you don't want to lose the arch. Good, inhale. Exhale, release the arms behind your back. Bend the elbows, open to the chest, reach for opposite elbows. Bend the front knee, inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Humble warrior. So the left shoulder connects to the left knee, head is heavy. Using that strength, squeeze your left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee. Sweep the hands down beside you as you inhale, reach up, sweep up, warrior one. Exhale to soften. Good. Pressing from the left foot, straighten the left leg, but don't lock the knee, finding our pyramid. Lifting the chest up. Exhale will fold forward. So you're hinging over the front leg and release the hands to the floor. Hands are under the shoulders. Maybe you step the right foot in a little bit closer. Keep pressing the left hip back and folding forward here. Pressing into those right toes. Squeeze the butt cheek on the right side so it's not relaxed. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lifting up. And let it go. Last one, inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee, shift the weight forward, step the right foot in. Sweep the arms up, stand up tall, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart. Close the eyes, stand up tall in your mountain pose, Tadasana. And release the hands down by your sides as you press your feet down. So using the outer thighs as you lift up, pull the low belly in. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, fold forward, bend the knees as you fold all the way down. Come up halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands down, stepping back, right foot, left foot, plank. Hands are under the shoulders. Taking your time here, lower to the knees, untuck the toes. Take an inhale, exhale, lower down. Elbows are tight. Baby cobra, cobra or upward dog if you'd like. To straighten the arms, lift the thighs and use the shins. Good. Exhale, we'll press back, downward dog. Take your time, send your hips to the sky. Come high into your tiptoes, lower to the knees. We'll find child's pose. Big toes are touching, knees are wide, forehead comes to the floor. Your forehead doesn't make it there. Just take a moment, stack your hands. Slowing down the breath. Taking those full inhales, full exhales. Notice maybe your mind wandered away, that's okay. Bringing yourself right back. Good, inhale, we'll come into tabletop, holding it here. Stack the hands under the shoulders, the knees are under the hips. Gaze is down, we're gonna stay in tabletop. Reach the right foot back behind you. Pull the low belly in, squeezing through your butt a lot. Good. Lift the foot off the floor. So you're gonna keep the bum squeezing, hips are level. Option to reach your left arm out in front. Take an inhale. Exhale, hug the knee and elbow in. Round the upper back, lift. Inhale, reach it out, squeezing. Exhale, lifting round the upper back. Pull the abs in. Inhale to reach it long. Exhale, hug the knee and elbow in, round, round, round. Good. Come back to center, reach. Exhale, release the hand and knee to tabletop. Good. Take a moment, walking your left hand back towards that left knee. Lifting the right knee up. Pull the right knee in towards the elbow. Round your upper back. Release your knee down. Walk your left hand out. Beautiful. Walk your hands back. Releasing here. Good. Perfect timing. Pressing into the tops of the hands. So gently press the weight here so you can just rock a little side to side. Your fingers point back. So opposite way, just flip it up. Perfect. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Take a little bit of a shake out of the hands. We'll come back to tabletop. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Gaze is down. Abs pull in, squeeze the bum. Reach your left leg back behind you. So hold it here. Keep the leg nice and straight and strong. Flex the foot, lifting the foot off the floor. Abs pull in around the upper back to press out of your left hand. Option to reach the right arm out. Taking your inhale here. Exhale, knee and elbow, rounding, squeeze and lift. Inhale, reach it out, squeeze the butt. Exhale, lift, round the upper back so the abs lift up. Good, inhale. Exhale, round the upper back. Squeeze, lift, hold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release down. Hold it here. Walking the right hand back towards the right knee. Hug the left knee towards that left elbow. Press out of the finger pads. Lower down to the knee. Good. Walk your hands out in front of you. We're going to release into child's pose. You can bring your big toes to touch. Knees are wide as they need to be. Very gently press the tops of the hands down. So bend your elbows, flip your palms down again, but kind of like a child pose and that wrist stretch at the same time. So like a 2 for 1. Plant the hands down. We'll come back into tabletop. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Curl your toes. We'll press back into downward dog. Walk your feet a little closer together. Knees are bent. Still press the sit bones up. So if you look at your hands and you see those big folds or creases, you should be, I think you're good, perfect. Inhale, reaching your right leg up. Bend your right knee, open your hips. So keep squaring your shoulders down. Pull the low belly in as you lift your knee high. Head is heavy. Shake it, yes. Shake it, no. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Lift your left heel. Exhale, knee into your nose. Round the upper back, squeeze. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hug the knee in, round the upper back. Twist to the left. Good, squeeze, twist. One more. Inhale, reach up. This time, step your foot forward for warrior 1. Plant the foot down, back foot drops down. Take your time, bend the front knee, sweeping up. Exhale, relax your shoulders. Good. We'll open up to warrior 2. Bring the back foot to 3 o'clock. Heel toe, the right foot in the center. So now you want to line up right ankle, left arch. Bend your front knee, right arm forward, left arm back. So your chest and your hips are opening towards the side. Your front knee is going the same direction as your fingertips. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach the arm to the sky, lengthen. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend the front knee, open the knee to pinky toe. Good. Inhale, reach it up. Press your left heel down. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, we'll come back. Warrior 2. Bring the hands to the hips. Lift the chest up. Interlace the hands behind you. Press the palms together, elbows are bent. Good, inhale. Exhale as you start to fold forward toward the left corner of your mat. Take your time. Plant your left hand down, slowly reaching the right arm up. So your right knee's gonna open wide as you find a gentle twist. Good. Plant your right hand down. Take your time. Slowly come high into your left toes. Walk the hands in. Big step forward. Keep both knees bent. Head is heavy. Slowly roll up to stand. Good. Coming up, press your feet down. Hands release down by your sides, slowing it down. Taking that inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Come up halfway lift, inhaling. Exhale to fold. Plant your hand, step back, left foot, right foot, plank. Take your time, stay onto the tiptoes or lower to your knees. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, lower. Elbows are tight, lower to the floor. Baby cobra, cobra, your choice. Peeling the chest up, squeeze the bum. As you exhale, find downward dog. Press your hips up high. Taking a moment here, walk your feet closer. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend your left knee, open your hips. Keep squaring your shoulders down, your head is heavy. Lift your left knee higher. Inhale, straighten the left leg, square the hips. Exhale, hug the left knee in. Round the upper back, lift the right heel, squeeze. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, twist towards the right. So lift the knee into center, twist to the right elbow. Come back, inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, step forward, warrior one. Left foot plant down. Good. So back foot's gonna drop, toes take your time. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, soften. Good, pressing through the feet. Pull the low belly in. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. So bring the back foot to 3 o'clock. Then heel toe, the right foot to the center. Bend your front knee. Left arm forward, right arm back. Bend the front knee, wiggle the toes forward, sink deeper. Double check the left foot, the right foot, pressing into the outer blade of your foot. Good, inhale, reach both arms up, straighten your leg, reach. Come back, warrior two, bend the front knee. Inhale, sweep it up, squeeze, lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach it up, squeeze, lifting up. Exhale, warrior two. Release the arms behind your back, interlace the fingers, bend the elbows as much as you need to. Press your feet down, lift your chest up. Exhale, folding forward towards the front right corner of your mat. Right elbow can gently, arm can rest onto the right thigh. Plant your left hand down under your left shoulder. Press your feet down as you rotate, reach the left arm up. Pull the low belly in. Planting your left hand down. Come high into your right toes. Walk your hands forward, take a big step to the top of your mat. Keep your knees bent and just slowly roll up this time. Your head is last. Standing up tall, slowing down through the breath. Taking inhales, exhales through the nose. Inhale, reach your arms up, sweep up to the side. Exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. Come up halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Plant your hands down. We'll step back to plank. Right foot, left foot. Come high to the tiptoes, press away from the floor. Stay on the toes or modify, we'll lower down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, lower. Resist on the way. Find your back bend, baby cobra, cobra, upward dog, lifting, pull the core in. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Send your hips up nice and high, holding it here. Knees are bent, breathing in, and letting go. Walk the feet a bit closer together. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Bend your right knee, open your hips. Keep squaring your shoulders, head is heavy, elbows are tight. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, hug the knee in, we're gonna twist. Good. Slowly come back to center. Release the right knee to the floor. Drop the left heel down, reaching your left arm up, finding that nice side plank variation. Squeezing here, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale. Exhale, plant the left hand under your left shoulder, come high into the left toes. Lift the hips, round the upper back, bring the right knee in, lift up, reach it all the way up, inhale. Exhale, release, downward dog. Come back to center. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Bend your left knee, open your hips. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. Keep your head heavy, release the head. Good, straighten the left leg, square the hips. Exhale, hug the left knee in, twist towards the right. Come back to center, release your knee down. Straighten the right leg, lifting up. Drop the right heel down as you open towards the side. Finding this nice modified variation of side plank. Lifting, squeezing, press out of your hand. Exhale, plant the left hand under the left shoulder. The right hand under the right shoulder. Come behind to your right toes. Lift the left knee up. Exhale, lift off the mat. Reach it up. Inhale. Exhale, downward dog. We'll slowly come down to child pose and taking a little bit of longer break. Slow it down. Even out to the breath. Maybe take that sip of water. Just try to even out once you come back to your practice. Awesome. Taking a full breath in here. And a full breath out. One more inhale. And an exhale. If this is your spot, you can stay longer. If you want to get moving, we'll come back into tabletop. On your inhale, come up to your hands and knees. Spread the fingers wide. Curl your toes. We'll press back to downward dog. Bend the knees a lot so you press your sit bones up. Good. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Step your right foot outside your right hand. Okay, we're going to find that nice active gecko. Wiggle the left toes back. Good. So this one, we're going to play around with that pose that we were just talking about. Walk your hands a little bit closer to you. Lower your back knee down for a minute. Start to look at your right foot. Heel toe your right foot out about two times. And turn your toes out towards the right side. Good. Slide the foot in towards you. Now lift that left leg up. Drop your left heel down. You might need to slide your right foot closer. You're going to use the right foot to press up and out of the hips, finding this nice side plank variation. So taking time, pressing the left heel down, right heel presses down, planting your hand down. Come behind to your toes. Bend your knees as you walk yourself back, find your fold. Walk your feet closer together, knees are bent as you release here. Take an inhale, and let it go. Roll up slowly to stand. Your head is last. Palms face forward, just slow it down. Good, take an inhale. And an exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Bend your knees as you fold all the way down. Come up halfway, inhale, lengthen, core strong. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees, look towards your hands, walk your hands forward to downward dog. Head is heavy, walk your feet back. Good. Inhale, you reach your left leg up. Step your left foot outside your left hand. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Come behind the right toe, so prepping for that gecko pose. Beautiful. Lower your back knee down. Take a moment. So heel toe the left foot out. So just one turn and then two. Good. Curl the back toes under and lift with the back knee. Slide your left foot closer to you. You can even use your hand. Press your right heel to the floor. So let the back foot drop down. As you reach up, you're going to open up through the hip. So you're reaching up with the other hand, left arm, left arm to the sky. Beautiful. Plant your left, there you go, nice. The other one was so much harder, good. Exhale, plant your left hand down. Spin your toes back, but bend your knees a lot. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Step the right foot to meet the left foot, really slowly. So your knees are bent, reach for opposite elbow. Take a moment in your ragdoll pose, but just come to stillness. Let the head drop. Inhale here. And exhale. One more inhale. And let it go. Release your hands. Rolling up to stand. Your head's going to come up last. Everyone come all the way up to stand. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider, so if you need to turn around, you can. But we're going to find our malasana squat pose. Your feet are a little wider than your hips. Turn your toes out to 11 o'clock or 1 o'clock, not too wide. Make sure your heels turn into, so your knees, when they bend, you can just kind of notice they go the same direction. Good. You might need to adjust the feet as we get into this, but lift your chest up, inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the bum down. The hand's gonna come to your heart. Wiggle just side to side, so shift the weight from heel to heel. So you might need to bring your feet closer together, actually. So it's less of goddess feet. Yeah, there you go. Good, so if you can send the bum, pressing the butt back. If you can press the elbows into those inner thighs. Yeah, good. Give yourself that leverage. So you can just rock the weight from one heel to the other heel. Good. Press both heels down. Lift the hips, pivot the toes forward. We'll find a wide fold. So let your head be heavy. Release the hands. Sway it out. Maybe bend one knee as you just sway side to side. Shake your head yes. You can shake it no. Come high into the fingertips. Inhale. And then exhale, just fold forward. Good. Slowly come high into your fingertips. Start to heel toe your feet just a little bit wider. Good. So we're more into a wide fold. Plant the hands down. Bend your left knee. Shift your weight back to your left heel. We're getting more into our side squat. So really shift the butt back. Inhale to center. Exhale, bend into that right knee. Shift the butt back. Inhale to center. Exhale. Shifting side to side. So really try to bend into the knee as you press the butt back. Moving. Beautiful. You have the space. You can start to turn your heels in, toes turn out. Again, finding side squats. You can sink a little bit deeper. You can straighten the one leg as you pop the other heel off the ground. Walk the hands back, side to side. Beautiful. We'll come back to center. Plant the feet down. Come high into the fingertips. Lift the chest up. Good. Lift your heels up. Walk your hands towards the right. So you're going to pivot towards the right foot. Step the left foot to meet the right foot. Bend your knees, roll up slowly to stand. Your head is last. Good, take an inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Sweep your arms up, reach up, connect the palms, and we'll exhale to fold forward. Bend your knees as you fold all the way down. Come up halfway, inhale, and exhale to fold. Plant your hands, we'll step back into downward dog. Holding it here. Reaching your right leg to the sky. Hug your right knee in for pigeon pose. So right knee releases outside your right wrist. Okay, so shoot your foot over towards the left. Look back with the left leg. It's straight back behind you. So just wiggle the knee back in line with the hip. Untuck the back toes. Start to flex your front foot here. Squaring the chest over the front leg. Inhale. Exhale, walk yourself down. So releasing the head to the floor. Stacking the hands, pressing into the top of your left foot. Slowing down through the breath here. Noticing if you have that kind of urge to shift over to one side, try to keep the hips nice and level. Even out through your breath again. Take an inhale. And an exhale. One more inhale. And let it go. Plant your hands down into the floor, walk yourself back up. We're gonna shift over onto your right hip, finding those 90-90 legs. So bring the left knee up to 90, bring the right shin up to 90. Good. Before we're gonna find a fold, we're actually gonna find a little strengthening like we've done a few times before. You're gonna press the right knee down, lifting up to the chest. So try to keep your knee down. Take an inhale, lift the right foot. So it's not gonna lift a lot, and then release. Good. Inhale, lift it up. Keep your right knee down, squeeze, and release. Inhale, lift the right foot up, and release. One more, lift it up, and release. Good. Now look back to the left foot. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Hands are framing the right thigh. Flex the left foot. Keep the knee down. Inhale, lift the left foot up, and then lower. Good. Lift it up, and lower. Lift and squeeze. Release. Last one, squeeze, and then release. Good. Flexing your feet, square the chest forward, and walk yourself over the right leg. Releasing your head to your hands, stack fists, to the floor. Just take a moment here. So if it's too tight right now, you walk a little bit more towards the right side of your mat. That will give you some space. So if you're squared forward, just think a little bit more to the right. Wherever you are, see if you can sink a little bit deeper. Let the head go. Letting go the squeeze of the glute. Press your hands down as you slowly walk yourself up. Take your time, swing your legs around. We're gonna plant the feet out in front of you, knees are bent. Scoot your bum a little closer, and then full windshield wiper. So take those rotations. Good. And we'll come back to tabletop. Swing your legs around. Find your downward dog. Spread your fingers wide, curl your toes, press back. Sweep your left leg up. Exhale, hug the left knee in to release outside the left wrist. Taking time to release the right leg down. Wiggle the right knee back in line with the right hip so the toes are 12 o'clock. Squaring the weight into the front hip so you're not over one side. Flexing the left foot. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Releasing your head to the floor. Releasing the tension from the neck, the shoulders, the jaw. And just slowing it down. Remember, if each side doesn't feel the same, that's okay. If it feels painful or sharp, you can come out of it, take a different variation with figure 4 on your back. Otherwise, just seeing if you can notice the sensations that come up. Maybe it's a little frustration, tightness. Maybe you want to squeeze on. Trying to soften as you let it go. Take an inhale. And let it go. Slowly press your hands down. Walk yourself up. Shift over to your left hip. Excuse me. Find your 90-90 legs. Bring the left knee back in line with your hip. The right knee, ankle, everything's 90. Before we relax, we're going to lift up to the chest. Press your left knee down. Inhale, lift the left foot up a little bit. And release. Good. Inhale, lift it up. And then release. Good. So try to lift the ankle too, keeping the knee down. And release. Good. Inhale, lift it up. It gets better each time. Exhale, release. The first day I couldn't even do my foot. So keeping your back knee down, looking back at the right knee. Right knee down, lift the foot up. Exhale, release. Keep your knee down, lift up, squeeze, and release. Lifting up, flex the foot, and release. One more time, lifting up, squeeze, hold, and release. Good. Lift your chest up, hands are framing the left thigh. Lifting up as you walk forward, releasing over the left knee. If this feels too intense, just walk a bit more towards the left, and then release the head wherever feels comfortable. Just slowing it down here. See if you can really sink the weight into this hip. Take a big inhale here. And a big exhale. Press your hands into the floor, slowly walk yourself up. Take your time to swing your legs around. Plant the feet down, knees are bent. Windshield wiper your legs, fully side to side. Take those full rotations. We'll come back to center. Bend the knees, bring the soles of the feet together. Let your knees fall apart. Scoot your bum away from your feet so you can sit up tall. Reach up, lift up, and then fold, releasing all the way down. Let your head be really heavy, so sinking the weight forward. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Noticing if the head can drop a little bit more. Taking that inhale and an exhale. Press your hands down to the floor and roll yourself up to seated. Good. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders. Walk the bum a little bit closer to your feet. So we're going to find an opening to the hips. Hands under the shoulders. Lift your chest up. Press your feet together. Squeeze your bum. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the hips up. Open the knees wide. Breathing in. And then slowly lower down. Good. Take your time, lift your chest up. And then exhale, see if you can fold forward again. Releasing a bit more tension from the hips. Press your hands down, slowly roll up. Bring your knees together, swing your legs around. We're gonna come onto our shins. So we're gonna find our reclining hero pose. Bring the big toes to touch, knees are wide. You're towards the front of your mat, just so you have a little bit of space behind you. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders, plant the hands down. Lift your bum up just a little bit, and then release it into the kind of hole you just made. So let the hips drop. You'll open a little bit more through the front part of the thigh. If you feel okay, then you can think about walking your elbows down towards the floor. If that does not work for you, stay exactly as you are, lifting here. Main goal is to open through the chest and the front part of the legs. So pressing the shins down, breathing here. You won't be here for too long, so just slow it down. If the head was back, tuck the chin in. As slowly as we got into this, press yourself back up. Then taking your time, slowly rising up. Bring the knees together, and we're gonna find our child's pose. Release the forehead down. Taking a full breath in, and letting it go. Plant the hands down, roll yourself up to seated. And we're gonna swing over onto the hip and all the way down. So extend your legs out in front of you. Make sure there's space behind you, and then we're gonna roll all the way down onto our backs. Before we settle, hug your right knee in, wrap the arms around the right shin. Giving yourself a moment, maybe rock a little bit side to side. Using your inhale. Exhale, hug the knee in the middle of the chest. Left hand stays where it is. Release the right arm open to the sky. Palm faces up. Start to draw your knee across your body. So use your left hand for that support. Hugging the knee. Relax the shoulders down. Breathing in. Letting it go. Slowly bring the gaze and the knee back up. Exhale, hug the left knee in. We'll change it with the right. Extend your leg to the floor. Use the strength of the arm. Hug the left knee in. Find a few rounds of breath here. Bring the knee in the middle of the chest. Keep the right hand where it is. Release the left arm out. Slowly hug your knee across your body. So finding that twist. Use an inhale, create a bit of space. And your exhale, letting it go. Slowly bring your gaze, your knee back up to the sky. Hug the right knee in to meet the left knee. Wrap the arms around the shins. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. Hug the head to the knees. Squeeze for 3, 2, 1. Release your legs out. Find your final Shavasana. Just taking up a little bit more space on your mat, whatever it looks like. Feet together, knees wide, legs long. Just slow it down. Seeing if you can let go of that nostril breath as you just come back to a rhythm that feels kind of comfortable, just natural to you. Taking a full breath in. Letting it go. For the next few moments that we have, allowing yourself just to be right here. Knowing that there's nowhere else that you need to be. Using your breath, the inhale, just to create space to notice what feels maybe stuck or tight. And using the exhale to let it go. Taking a big inhale here. And a big exhale. Slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes as you gently wake the body up. Taking just a few moments, then hug the knees in towards each other. Plant the feet down. And just reaching one arm above your head, rolling to your right side or to one side, and just make your way up into seated. So try to hold on to this feeling just for a few more moments here, finding that cross-legged position or another position, but bring the hands to meet your heart, eyes are closed. Just finding this feeling of grounding. Taking a full breath in. And a big exhale out. Taking a big inhale. Sigh it out. One last time, inhale. Letting it go. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Sending yourself a little bit of gratitude, sending your body some acknowledgement just for being able to do everything that you did today on your mat. Feeling proud of what you were able to do. Maybe let go of anything that feels stuck, like you fell out of a pose or didn't get it perfect. Take a big inhale. And let it go. One more like that. And let it go. Thank you so much. Namaste.